how much should your company, your business budget for content marketing? I believe that every single company should allocate at least 5% of their yearly revenue into content production and distribution. It's an investment into the longevity and the growth of your business. A business is like a marathon. It's not a sprint. You can't expect like short-term, you have to think about your business in 10, 20-year windows. So if you're not making sure that you're allocating an appropriate budget towards growing and expanding your business and increasing that outreach and building community and just building a relationship with real people, because these are real people who are viewing your content. If you're not interested in building a relationship between your business and them, then you're just, again, there's no trust there. You're just another commodity. So you don't want your business to become like commoditized because your competition is properly investing their money into a good marketing strategy. So it's really important to make sure that you're building the infrastructure, or you're outsourcing the resources, the capital, to produce that content for you to distribute on all these platforms, to post that much content every day to earn trust in the community. Or else somebody else in your industry is going to do it, and they're gonna outpace you in the marketing world, and you do not want that to happen. I know you do not want that to happen. And that 5% that you're budgeting towards that content marketing is like that doubles as a potential content that you can run on, media buying. All the content that you make for your organic content marketing has to be the same quality of content that you would put out, as an ad that you put media spend behind. So, and as far as media buying is concerned, like your company should be putting out at least like 10% of revenue into advertising dollars. So putting that 10% behind the 5% and distributing that on paid and organic, it's a total of 15% of your total revenue on a strong marketing and advertising strategy that puts your business way ahead of your competition. And honestly, it puts your company on track to becoming an actual brand, which is something that you have to really consider. Brand is the most important thing. That's where the trust is. It's in the brand. You don't want to be a commodity, because a commodity has no brand. They just pick the first service that they see. If you have a brand, they'll say, wait, I want to go to that brand that I trust, that I know, that I've seen. And through that, that right there is growth and potential for higher revenue. You have to understand the marketing landscape that we have in this modern world. Today's marketing landscape, you have to change the framework for how you visualize your company. I know if you're a business owner and you're in the trenches and you're all your attention is focused on operations and building it from within a strong company that, that's sustainable. It seems from your perspective, it obviously it would seem that the quality of the product or service, or the convenience of that service, should be what drives sales. I mean, it's a good reason for a sale. However, it doesn't drive the sale entirely. It's true to a certain extent, but not 100%. You have to understand from an audience's perspective, from an outside perspective, you have to visualize it from their perspective, from the outside world. Potential customers and clients may not even know how great of a service or product that you're even offering, because they've never seen it. You have to be transparent. Transparency is going to be key. Your company needs to stop looking like a commodity and honestly more like an honest and actual brand. So your brand you have to earn that trust. And that is why like producing content more like as a media company is a better framework for putting content out there for your marketing and business goals in general. Because the more you are of a media company and producing content about your brand, your service, your industry, your value add to the end consumer, that's what builds trust. That's what that transparency is. They can see. That's true good marketing. And the more you show all that you can offer, the more people will respect and trust your brand. And if they trust your brand, like I said, they're not going to go with your competitor. They're going to go with your brand because you have earned their trust.